Hello guys, how are you today? In this tutorial, we're gonna build a beautiful login screen with Swift and SwiftUI for iOS 17 that has just released, and it has some rumors and so on. It's a big thing for Apple iOS 17 because it has some bugs in it or something. I don't know. I'm not here to judge Apple. But yeah, these release iOS 17, macOS Somnia. It's a little not Apple thing because in the previous years we saw how much Apple put efforts in them, but this year I think with Vision OS and Vision Pro, Apple had just crazy things and so on. So let's dive into the tutorial. We're gonna build this beautiful login screen for iOS 17 and iPhone 15 and 15 Pro, and also for all the Apple devices, iOS devices. Sorry about that. And here we have the email, yeah, the header, the email, the password, the login button, login with Apple ID, and login with Gmail. And here we have a beautiful background with some shapes in it. So in this tutorial, you gonna learn about all of them. A classy box, a background with a shape and with the gradients, and also a beautiful login screen. So let's dive into the code. Here I have the new Xcode 15, and here I want to build a new app here. Let me just backlighting my keyboards. So for my project we have login, class login, yeah. Hit the next button and hit the create. So here we have a blank project in Xcode. So let's do some coding here. So we have mark here for properties. Yep. And here we have app storage. And we have the user email here. And we say private var email, and it is a type of string, and it is equal to an empty string. So the reason that I use app storage sign is for that when a user uh, puts his email on it, you can retrieve it from the app storage, naming the user email. User email variable in the app storage, you can find it. But if you use just at state, let me just say at state private var email string and equals to an empty string. The difference between them is that the second one, that at state private variable email, is not gonna save at your files, at your app files, but the app storage, it's help you to save the user email and password in your app storage, and whenever you want you can retrieve it from the app storage. It's not a secure thing, but it's just for the tutorial. Don't use it in the real apps. Yeah. So again, app storage, and again user password for our variable in app storage, and in our application we call it just password, and it's a string, and it's equal to an empty string again. So here we have at state private var is new user, type of the boolean variable, and equals to false default per default. Yep. So here we have mark body. So this nice. Here we have when you use a mark for your comment, the Xcode puts a little line between them because you can read it easily and you can find out where it finished and where it starts. Yep. So for our body, we have to get rid of this, and we have a wheel stack here. In our wheel stack, we have another wheel stack, and for the spacing, we have 12. Spacing 12, and we don't have the content here. So, here we have a text that welcome to, and the font would be .title2 and would be .bold. So here we have it. Excuse me. So for our foreground style, we have the white color with the opacity of 0.8. Yep, it's disappear right now. We have a padding for our bottom. It is -15. So after that we have a text here. For you want to use your website, your company, or something else, I use Puyasazri Dev as my video, as my YouTube channel. And here we have the font would be title 2.vet.expanded. Yep. And here we have .bold. And padding would be .bottom and would be fine. Yep. I'm gonna switch it to the dark mode here for you to see those two. Yep. So after that we have a VS stack here. Let me just show you. We have a VS stack for these two text fields. So, VS stack, let me just alignment would be .leading, and here we have the spacing would be 0, and we don't want the content here. And here we have the custom text fields. So let me just create a new SwiftUI file by pressing Command and N, and then a new SwiftUI file. So it is custom text field. So here we have our custom text field. We have, let me just see. Custom text field. So, in our custom text field, we don't have this text. So we have another mark here, and here we have the properties. Here we have the let. Nope. Placeholder, and this type of string, and again we have binding here for variable text, and this type of a string also. String, not a string. Yeah. And here we have at state private var private variable of width equals to cg float dot 0, and at state private variable height equals to cg float again dot 0. And here we have the mark for our body. So let me just grab this one, and we have a text field here. text field here. So here we have a placeholder for the placeholder and text for text, and that foreground color would be that white here, and the font will be that system, and for the size we have 15. Yeah, and let me just add this variable to it. So we have a placeholder and text. So for placeholder we have the placeholder, and for the text we have dot constant, and for the value we have the text. So let me just see the preview here, right there. Okay, so after that we have the padding of the distance. In that we have edge, insets, and top would be 15, leading would be 10, bottom would be 15 again, and tailoring would be 10. So here, nice. And after that we have a background here. So here we have a Z stack, we have background, and we have a rounded rectangle with corner radius of 5 here, and the trim would be from 0 to 0.55. Nice, and we have the stroke, and we have the dot gray and line width. Here, nice. Again, we have a rounded rectangle here with the corner radius of 5. Yep. And also a trim. And would be from 0.565 plus. So label it. Label it. Divided by width, and let's see why is it happening. Okay, we have here 0.44, and here we have 2, 1. Yep. And the stroke also would be that gray, and align it. And here we have the text for our placeholder. And the foreground style would be foreground color. Foreground color would be that white. So this is not height. Sorry about that. This is label width. Let's see. Yep. Waiting for the preview to load. Yep. You're nice. So after the foreground color.y, we have that overlay here, and for our overlay we have geometry reader, and here we have proxy, and so we have color dot clear dot on appear. So we have the label width equals to geo, sorry what that proxy dot size dot width. Yep. And after that we have dot padding 2, and that font would be dot caption. Let us see. Yep. And frame would be max width dot infinity max height would be dot infinity, and the alignment, yep, here we have the top leading, and offset of it's 10, and y would be -10. And here we have some overlay, and here we have geometry reader, again proxy, and we have the color dot clear dot on appear. I have to get rid of this one also. On appear we have the red equals to proxy dot size dot width. So this is our text field. Let me just put it in our content view. So here we have the custom text field with the placeholder for our email, and the text would be $email. Let us see how. Okay. So here we have another padding for the bottom and would be 20. Okay, let's create another component here. Command N and SwiftUI file and custom secure text field. Here in our custom secure text field, let me just, here we have the mark, properties, we have a let, placeholder again, placeholder, a string, a binding for our text, a binding for our text, and string, yep, and at state private variable is secure text entry, also true. This variable works when we tap on this I button here. Let me just show you. I put some random value in our password field, and when I click on this, it can show and it can disappear for us. Okay, so again at state private var direct, and it is equal to cgfloat dot 0, and again at state, like the other one, private variable label it equals to cgfloat 0 again. So here we have another mark body. Okay, let me just put the variables here. So for our placeholder, we have text placeholder, and for our text, we have our constant, and here we have text. So we get rid of that, and here we have text hello, and let me just. So here we have the each stack here, and if is secure text entry, and we have a secure field with a placeholder, and a text. So we have a foreground color that's white, and that font, and then would be that system again, and hue size would be 50. So here we have else. For the else, you have a text field with the placeholder and the text of $text, and we have some attributes, foreground color white, the other one white, and the font would be that system and 15. So after that, we have a button here. It's secure into the toggle, and after that, here we have the action. So use a label. We have the image, system name, and the string would be is a secure text entry. Then we have the I/field, I/field. Else we have I.field. We just put it on a string. Yep. And for our image, we have foreground color white, and the opacity would be 0.6, and also we have a frame where width would be 20, and height would be 20 also. Yep. Here we go, and here not, and here. Here we are adding an edge insets. So we have top 15, 11, 10, bottom 15, and trailing would be 10. Yep. And in the background, we have a Z stack, and in our Z stack we have rounded rectangle with the corner radius of 5, and again, like the other one, we have the trim that from 0 to 0.55, and we have a stroke here, and we have a gray, and line width would be 1, and again we have rounded rectangle, and we have a corner radius of 5, and again trim from 0.565 to 0.44 multiplied by label width divided by width, and to one. Let me just see. This is the here plus slip. So again we have dot stroke, and here we have gray, and line width would be 1. So after that, We have a text for our placeholder. Placeholder here. Placeholder, yep. And the foreground color will be foreground color that white here, yep. And we have some overlay. And we don't want the content here. So in an overlay we have a geometry reader. And we have proxy. And we have the color dot clear dot unappear. So unappear we have the label width equals to proxy dot size dot width. After our overlay we have dot padding 2. Let me just clear this up. We have the padding 2. And we have the font of dot caption. And here we have the bold. And the frame would be max width dot infinity and max height would be dot infinity, and the alignment would be top leading. Yep. And we have the offset it's 10, and for the Y we have -10 here. Then we have the overlay here also. So geometry reader, and here we have proxy, and again we have color dot clear dot unappear. Yep, we have the red dot equals to proxy dot size dot width. So nice. Here we have our password secure text field. So hit to the content view. We can just grab the content view here. So here the custom secure field, secure text field for our placeholder. We have the password. For our text we have $sign password. Nice. And after that we have button here. Button. So here we have the label, and here we have a text for our new user is new user, then sign up. Else we would like to say login. And we have font would be the title 3, and the weight would be that semi-bold, and the font and the foreground style would be dot blue. Yep. And the padding would be dot vertical and 12 here. Yep. And frame of max width dot infinity here, and background of dot white dot gradient, and the corner radius of 8. Yep. And after that we have that padding. So here we have it, and after that we have HStack here with a spacing of 15, yep. And here HStack we have a button here. So this tutorial is just the UI thing. This is the in the second episode we're gonna hit to the backend development, and we're gonna connect it to the Google server, the Apple servers, and the R servers, your database especially. So here we have a label, and here we say Gmail, and here we have system image, envelope field. Let me just see. Yep, I think it's good. And the font weight would be that semi-bold here, and a frame. Let's write that infinity. Nice. And a padding would be that vertical and 10. Yep, and a background. So for our background, we have a glass blur view. So let's just let me create a glass blur view. Yep. Glass blur view. We don't want to use this, and we have a stripe here of glass blur view, and this is the UI view representable. So here you have a variable of remove all filters, and it is a boolean variable and it was false. Nice. And we have a function of make UI view, and we have return class blur view helper that we're gonna build it in seconds. So let me just create a class. This is a class and class blur view helper, and is a UI visual effect view. So nice. Here we have init. So in it we have the remove all filters, and it is a boolean. So it is a super init. Yep. And we have the effect here, UI blur effect. UI blur effect. And the style would be that system ultra thin material. Yep. If subviews dot indices that contains one subviews, one dot alpha goes to 0. And after that we have an if backdrop layer, equals to layer dot sub layers here dot first. And if remove all filters, then we have the backdrop layer dot filters to an empty array, else we have the backdrop dot filters dot remove all, and we have their closure here, and here we have filter in scope string describing this object would be that filter not equal to keys in blue. So after that we have required init, it's optional. We have a coder, it is an NS coder. So we have the fatal error here. Init coder has not been implemented. And after that we have override from trade collection we change. Yep. And the code would be UI trade collection. Here, let me just see. Right here, collection, and we don't have any code in there, so we can just see, and I think we are good to go. And here we have remove all filters, and we have function for update UI view, and the UI view would be class developer, and the context would be context, and we have dispatch queue.main.async. So let me just see where I have some mistake, I think here. Make UI view context, and here we have the class. You got some glass filter. Yep. Here, nice, you have it. So in our content view, we have a background of in our content view, here we have the glass lower view, and for the remove all filters would be false here with a C. And the background would be .white, opacity, and 0.2. I think we are good to go here, and yep. And we have the corner radius here for our background. That corner radius of let us see. Yep, nice. And another button here. Also another button here. Label. So we have label here for Apple, and here we have system image, and this is an Apple logo. Yep. Yep. Nice. And the font weight would be that semi-bold, and the frame would be that max with that infinity here, and a padding of vertical, not vertical and 10, and the background. Here we have class lower view, and this is a false also. Yep. And a background. We have dot light and dot opacity would be 0.2 here, and we have corner radius 8, Dot foreground style, I think, yeah. Dot white. And we have a rectangle here. And dot frame. The frame, the height would be 0.5, and the foreground color. Foreground color dot white dot opacity 0.4. Yep. And a padding of the top and 50. After that, we have an edges stack for don't have a count sign up. Edges stack here. We have a spacing. Spacing would be 5, and the content, we don't want the content here. So for content, we have text. Is a new user, then would be already have an account. Don't have an account here. Yep, font would be that same bold. Font, yep, would be that sub line, and the foreground color would be that white here, and here we have a button, and is new user title, and here we have a label and a text. Is a new user, then we have log in, that would be sign up. The font would be that headline, that's bold, and the foreground color would be that yellow. Let us see. Okay, nice. Here after here we have the animation, would be that smooth, and the value would be that is new user, and the foreground style that white, and the padding will be that horizontal, and 13, and a padding on the top. And B35, nice, and the padding of that button, and B25 here, and we have a background here for a glass floor view, and remove all filters equals to true. And the floor and the radius would be 6, and opaque, it is true. Okay, and we have a clip shape here. Dot clip shape, and for the shape we have direct. And corner radius, we have the corner radius of 10, and style will be not continuous. So, and you have another background here. So around the rectangle here, and we have the corner radius of 10, and the style be dot continuous, and the stroke would be white. Opacity, and the opacity would be 0.3, and line width would be 1.5. So here we have a shadow. And for our shadow we have the color, dot black, and that opacity would be 0.2, and the radius would be also 10. And we have a padding here, dot horizontal, and would be 14. So here we have a little showing the blower glass here. Hope you make it through right now and don't be tired, because we're gonna hit to the amazing part, the shapes, and we're gonna build the shapes here, right? So after that we have a background for shapes. Background would be shapes. So here we have the variable of shape, and this type of some view here, I think. Okay. So here we have a Z stack, and for our image we have dot spline, and it is resizable. The resizable and aspect ratio, content mode would be dot fill, yep, and the offset, the X would be 117, and Y would be 110, and this is dot fill. See, I bring the S1 to here, this shape here, right there. So I think now we're gonna need to go and use a capital S. Nope. Let's see here. Spline. You're nice. So here we have a circle, and then we have not fill, but linear gradient, and for our gradient we have the colors. What's linear gradient, and for our colors we have the blue and green. That's blue and that's green. Here the start point would be the top, and the end point would be that button. Yep. Let us see. Nice here. And here we have the frame. And for our frame we have the width of 115 and the height of 150. And another frame for max width. Max width at infinity. And max height infinity, and alignment would be that bleeding. Yep. And the offset for the X would we have 55, and for the Y we have minus 55. Nice here. So after that You have another circle and another circle and another circle. So we have another circle, and here dot fill. I just want to copy and paste these ones here. So is blue and green, purple and indigo, purple and indigo. Yep. And again top and bottom and 50 and 50. Here 50 and 50. Yep. And the offset would be 17 and minus 17. Okay, I think we are good to go. Nope. What is happening here? 30 and 30. Nope, 70 and 70. Yep, right there, we have it. So we have another circle here. Let me just copy and paste it, and then I change the variables here. So we have blue and green also, blue and green. The top and bottom would be 30 and 30. And minus 100 and minus 100. So the alignment would be the top also. So here I think, nope. The alignment would be to the top, yep. Minus 100, yep. So here we have another circle here. So we have green and blue. So start point at top, end point at bottom. Frame would be 100. Height would be 100. Max would be infinity. Max height would be infinity. The alignment would be the top trailing. The top trailing. And this is minus 17. And here would be minus 200. Yep, we have it right there. So we have another circles here. So for this circle we have dot indigo and purple. Start point at top, end point at bottom. Frame would be 17. Max height would be dot infinity. Max width infinity. Alignment top leading, and here just the offsets would be 110 and minus 170. Yep. Let me just see what's going on here. We want this. Let me just get rid of this offset. Where is this? Minus 17, 17, 17. Okay. Let me just hit to the next one. Circle, fill, linear gradient, indigo, purple, top, endpoint, bottom. Frame would be 100 and 100. And in alignment would be bottom leading. That's bottom leading. Yep. And the offset would be 75 and again minus 170. Yep. I don't have this here. Let me just see what's going on. Indigo purple top, bottom frame will be 1717, max height infinity, alignment.play, offset would be 110 and minus 117. I don't know. I really don't know. Let me just grab this here to here. Yep, here we have it. Right there. So I think we are good to go. And also here after the shapes. Here we have dot frame. And for our frame we have max dot infinity. Infinity dot infinity and max height would be again dot infinity. Nice. And preferred skin color would be dot dark. Yep. And we have a background dot background. Here we have the rectangle dot fill, and here we have the black and the gradient, and we have dot ignore save here. Let's see what's happening here. So there you go. We have it right there. Very stylish. I don't think so. Let me just see if it changes or not. Nope. My Xcode is broken, I think. So let me just build it here. Control Command R. Hope that's pass. Yeah, build succeed. Here we have the yep. We have it right there. I can type an email here. And type some password and we just try. Yep, we have it right there. And you log in and email and Apple, and when I click on this link, we have the sign up. This would be sign up, and this is login and change. So there you have it. I hope you like it. Hit the like button if you like the video, and if you want to see the next episode for the backend and the backend login with your database, with your Gmail, with your Apple ID, and we do the backend thing in the next episode of this tutorial. So hit the like button, share it with your friends, and thanks for joining me today to build a beautiful login screen with Swift and SwiftUI. I hope to see you in the next video. Have a good day and have a good time. See you.